Hi, I'm Susanna, your host for Aesthetic Space at Pustaka channel. Do you want to learn how to make comic or a book maybe? This week on Aesthetic Space, we present to you Royal Blood Prelude, series by Lian Masterwork. Inspired by a true event history, the special mission of Operation Semut aka Operation Z back in 1945 during the war in Bario. This is what contained in the comic of Royal Blood Prelude, up close and personal, with the creator himself, Mr. Jonathan Lian Garawat of Lian Masterwork. We present to you Royal Blood Prelude.
Hello, my name is Jonathan Lian Garawat. I'm a Kelabit boy hailing from Miri, Sarawak. I'm based in KL now. I'm also a graphic designer as well as the creator of the Royal Blood comic series. I've been a graphic designer for about 10 years now, and I was self-taught as well as my drawings, and I've been drawing ever since I can remember as a kid, and I was heavily influenced by Joe Madureira, who did Battle Chasers, and he also did some X-Men, and I'm also influenced by Street Fighters. So during the MCO and quarantine period, I was able to complete and put out my Prelude for my Royal Blood comic series, which I've been working on for about 4 to 5 years already prior to the release. The Royal Blood comics was inspired by true events which took place in Bario, the Kelabit Highlands in Sarawak in 1945 during World War II. To be more specific about it, it's my take on the story of what happened during Operation Semut. Semut as in ants. So you can look up on Operation Semut on the internet, or you can just go to a library, maybe they have books about it, to get an idea of what happened during that operation. But this was my take on that story, and that's basically the backstory for the whole Royal Blood series. Before we start, I'd like to give you guys a quick rundown on the basics of comic making. First of all, you need to have your story and script ready as the foundation for your comic and storytelling. Secondly, you need to make out the characters in terms of their appearance and costumes, but you can still always make new ones along the way. Number 3, storyboard. You make out a storyboard, and then basically it's just a bird's eye view on the layout of all the pages, so you can work out the compositions of each pages before you move on into individual pages, which is in the 4th step, pencils and inks. Now traditionally, this is the method used before there was any digital tools available, where an artist will draw up individual pages with a pencil and then finalizing it with ink or coloring them, which includes the script, the text, the speech bubbles, dialogues and whatever. It's all finalized in the inking stage. And then lastly, we move on to number 5, which is scan and print. You do have the option to use the photocopy machine for this, but when we use the photocopy machine method, it tends to get your fingers dirty and messy when you flip through the pages later on, so it's best recommended to use computer printer, or you can just send it to the printing shop, and that would be more easier and less hassle if you have the budget. This is just an example of how my storyboard looks like, just a simple one I've drawn out. And like I said, it's a bird eye view of all the pages, and here I've made out all the compositions of each page. And this is an example of a pencil page. Some artists would go into further details in their pencil stage, but this is just to show how the process is. And after this, it will go into inking stage, where an artist will follow the lines from the pencils, and usually those that are marked with X are filled with black, and colors, if there's any colors, they will add it on later as well. So instead of using the traditional method, today I'll be using my XP pen Artist 16 Pro for the convenience in making this video, also because I have one. And I've been using Medibank Paint Pro for the software because it's free. So without further ado, so basically I did everything for this comic. I did the cover, the story, the design, the art, except for the printing part, which I sent to the shop to print because I find it less of a hassle than to print it myself, and just a bit of investment for the printing part. And this was made as a silent comic just for the Prelude. The next issue will have some text in them and dialogues, and this one comes with a pull-out poster in the middle. And today I'll be showing you guys how I draw a page from this issue, and I'll be drawing this page right here. So let's do this. here you have it, guys. The Prelude for Royal Blood comic series, which was released back in June this year. This is just the prelude for now. The next following issue is in the works and it's almost finished. I'm planning for release in probably early October for that one, so stay tuned for that. If you wish to purchase a copy, you can drop me a DM on my Instagram or FB page, which both are under the name Lian Master Works, and each copy is priced at RM25 per copy, so that's excluding postage. And while you're at the page, feel free to like and follow for more future updates. Well, there you have it, guys. That's all I have for you today. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for tuning in, and I hope this video has been sufficient in giving you an idea and a quick view in comic making, which isn't rocket science at all. And I hope it inspires you in a way. I'd also like to thank those who have supported me by purchasing the book. It's been such an overwhelming experience, and I'm so blessed and humbled by it. Thank you so much. And last but not least, I'd like to thank the aesthetic space team of Pustaka Negeri Sarawak for inviting me to participate in making this video, and I hope it benefits the purpose to everyone watching. So you guys rock, Pustaka. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So, how was it? To know at least bits and pieces of how to create a comic book digitally. That's all for now, folks. And do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for further updates and more exciting programs. Thank you. I'm Susanna Abdullah from Studio One, Pustaka Negeri Shop Miri. Goodbye.
Jauh